Hello, I'm Joey Perea and I am your personal life coach. My job, my calling, my mission is to motivate you with the gift of belief, to see in you what you don't see in yourself, and to introduce you to your greatness. That's what I'm called to do in life, and I love it. I met with two young men today as it relates to life coaching and inspiring them and introducing them to themselves. And it was so great. As I talked to one young man, tears began to come out of his eyes because I was helping him see what he can accomplish in life. Another gentleman who was writing down notes and getting so inspired and so motivated. Just a moment ago, before I started this YouTube, I received a phone call from my son, and he's just like, Dad, I feel just so called and so motivated to do something significant, so great. I know what I'm supposed to do in life. And what I heard out of him was want. He has a want, or another way to put it, he knows what he's supposed to do. And when you know what you're supposed to do in life, you can give it 110%. So that leads me into my quick teaching right now. Do you know what you're supposed to do? Because if you know what you're supposed to do, then you can give it 110%. Or let me put it a different way. Do you know what you want? Because if you know what you want, you can give it 110%. Do you want to be a millionaire? Do you want to start a business? Do you want to get married? Do you want to own a farm? Do you want to own cattle? Do you want to get through college? Do you want that master's degree? Do you know what you want? See, the problem is many of us have different things that we want or we would like to accomplish, but it hasn't become a strong want. It hasn't become a main focus. And again, I'm going to say it, if you know what you want, then you'll give it 110%. There's a story in the Bible about this blind guy. His name is Bartimaeus. And so you can find it like in Mark 10, verse 46 through 52 or something like that. But long story short, he's sitting beside this roadside and he's begging and he's crying and he's begging, and he hears that Jesus is walking by with a huge crowd around him. And the moment he hears that Jesus is walking by, he shouts out as loud as he possibly could, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. And the crowd around Jesus told him to shut up. Can you imagine about 300 people telling you to shut up? Well, guess what this guy does, this blind guy does? He shouts out even louder, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. When the crowd told him to shut up, it caused that want in him to become stronger. He was at a 110% want to be healed. He wanted to see. So when he shouted out the second time and the people told him to shut up, it caused Jesus to freeze in his tracks. Jesus turns around and he tells the same crowd that was telling this guy to shut up, he tells them to tell Bartimaeus to come to him. And when Bartimaeus gets to Jesus, guess what Bartimaeus does? Guess what Jesus does? He says to Bartimaeus, what do you want? That's crazy. Jesus is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. He knows this guy's blind. He understands that, of course. But the reason why he asked Bartimaeus this question was to test him, to prove his want. Bartimaeus could have chickened out and said, you know what I want? I want to be wealthy, or I want to have a nice home, or I want a wife, or I want a brand new camel, or a donkey. That's what I want. But instead of saying that, he told them what he really wanted, and that was that he would receive his sight. And right there and then, Jesus healed him and made him whole. So the point behind what I'm trying to say is, this guy, Bartimaeus, knew what he wanted. And when you know what you want, you'll give it 110%. Boom! You'll go for it. So when you know what you want, here's a few teaching points. If you know what you really want, then get some people around you, a support team. When you know what you really want, put a plan together. And when you know what you really want, you know what I'm about to say, you need a life coach. Get a hold of me, 813-955-4377. And I will help your want become a reality. I got to go. God bless. Take care.